the first, we are going to Florida. Doug, you are up with the great Jackie Summers.
Oh, thank you, Scott. First off, happy Valentine's Day to the paddle. Big love for everybody. Love makes that world go round. That's for sure.
Yes.
Jackie, you are an absolute legend. I sound like Scott saying that, but now I know for sure. I am a consumer of the binge, which is awesome. And it is a vehicle for us who attend these to get up to speed with folks like yourself, which there's none of because you broke the mold, so that we have an idea of who you are before we hear from you. And it was, as I was reviewing some of the material in Binge, that I read somewhere about the story that you alluded to, one of the many in your life, where you're faced with a diagnosis of essentially paralysis or death. And I need to reference what I read as the quote, so I don't get this wrong, because I'm going to ask you kindly to elaborate on it. If you could go just reflect on it, because to me, it spoke volume. It's very powerful.
Right.
I believe you said, you can't unmake your peace with death. Once you're there, you can't go back.
Doug, this is a great question. And this is a really fun story. So after I get my diagnosis, I consent to the surgery. I do the only thing that makes sense to me. I go on vacation. Me and 9 friends in a beach house in Cancun, and the best food and shopping costs with alcohol, just a great, great trip. And I remember waking up one morning before anyone else had shaken off the hangover and saying to myself, I want to see the sunrise over the ocean, because I'm probably going to die and I'm never going to have this chance again. And I grabbed a bottle of mezcal, kicked off my shoes, 6 a.m. I'm walking down the beach and watching the sunrise over the Gulf of Mexico, and I'm talking to death. And death had interesting things to say at 6 a.m. on half a bottle of mezcal and an empty stomach. The first thing you have to know about her is she's never wrong. You can't argue with her, and it's a her. And the second thing is she bears no malice. It is as regular a thing as the sun rising. Like, people live and people die. But the thing that struck me that death said is, she said to me, Jack, I don't know why this has you so freaked out. It's not the first time I've come for you. This is just the first time you're paying attention. And Doug, I've thought about it, and she was right. I've been shot. I've been in a catastrophic car accident. I've almost drowned twice. This isn't my second go around. As far as I'm aware of, this is at least my 5th go around. So I made peace with the idea that I'm going to die. And the beauty is, you can't unmake that peace. I know I'm going to die. I'm hoping it's not today. I'm hoping it's not anytime soon. So the question is, now that I know that I'm going to die, how do I choose to live? And that's everything.
Beautiful.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you, Doug.
Deeply moving.